What's up, fight fans? Welcome to the Cool Quest Show, brought to you by the undisputed world of MMA. Baby, when you enter our universe of MMA and all things MMA. Fight fans, I want to talk about Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Fight fans, I had Jake Paul winning the fight. Not because I thought it was rigged. I think a lot of Jake Paul fights was rigged, but mainly because Jake Paul is improving as a boxer, and he's a boxer. That's why I had Jake Paul winning. Mike Tyson is not a boxer. I know he's a BKFC, champion over there. I know that he's the best BFKFC. He was destroying everybody, and Mike Tyson is crazy. But it's a difference. It's a difference. This is boxing. And I had a conversation with one of my friends about this. I'm tired of MMA fighters transitioning to boxing to get that paycheck and get embarrassed, fight fans. Okay? It's totally different. When you train in MMA, you're training jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, Muay Thai, your ground game, your wrestling defense, your jiu-jitsu defense, how to get back up to your feet when you get taken down. Hands, a little boxing. Keyword, a little boxing, okay? Jake Paul he's a boxer. That's all that he do is box, okay? I'm tired of MMA fighters transition over him, man. We seen Ben Askren do it. He got embarrassed. We seen Tyron Woodley do it. He got embarrassed. The second time he got embarrassed. The first time it was competitive. But he got embarrassed. He got slipped. And I don't even feel like that was rigged. I feel like Tyron Woodley got slipped right in front of Tyron's mama, right in front of his mama. Embarrassed. It's just so bad for me to see. Anderson Silva is the only person who's been holding his own with his hands. With boxing, he did Muay Thai boxing. He been holding his own. We know Anderson Silva is very, very gifted. Pound for pound, best fighter in the world. One of the best middleweights in the world in the UFC. He's there to hold his own. Okay? But I'm tired of these fighters coming over to boxing and just getting embarrassed, man. Darren Till. Lose. Uriah Hall went over to boxing. He lost. It's just not even competitive. You see what happened to Francis Ngannou versus AJ. Slept. People say, oh, it's rigged. You should have seen when he put his hand up like that. He got slept. He got slept by a legit heavyweight champion. AJ. He can go AJ. Anthony Johnson. He gonna go down one of the GOATs as well. Okay? I know that Francis looked good and held his own against Tyson Fury. I thought that Francis got robbed. But it's just one of them things. It's just levels to the game, man. It's levels to the game. And it's less MMA fighters that's having success over to boxing than it is boxers. Okay? Simple as that. A lot of MMA fighters who transition to boxing is not having a lot of success, man. And then some of them get embarrassed. Some of them get embarrassed. Because they're not pure boxers. Boxing is different. They got the 10 ounce, 8-ounce gloves on. The boxing stance is just different from an MMA fighter. The defense. Boxing is designed just to tap, 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 tap. You only can do two things in boxing. Hit to the head, uppercut, throw combos, block, hug, and rip the body up. That's the only thing in boxing. MMA, you got a lot of stuff. You got 20 things to learn. The sport is always involving. With boxing, it's boxing. But these guys been doing this forever. Forever. Okay? That's where I'm coming from with this, man. Mike Tyson held his own. Because a lot of people thought he was going to have a chance. A lot of people thought he was going to get smoked in the first, second round by Jake Paul. Because with Jake Paul being the bigger, in the fight, Jake Paul, this his physique, he got bigger when I was watching the fight. He got power, Jake Paul got a little power, as well with his punches. He got a little in his punches. And a lot of people thought that Perry would, go survive because this is not BFKC. This is not bare knuckles fighting. So it's kind of like, how would Mike Perry look with the 10 ounce, 12 ounce, 8 ounce gloves? You know, they're like pillows. You see what I'm saying? How would he, look? Because it's a difference between fighting with your bare knuckles than it is in boxing. Boxing is different. It's more technical. It's more, it's a little bit more disciplined. And you have to been doing this, man. Now I'm not saying that Mike Perry can beat somebody on the street. Okay, he can beat in a street fight. He'll win all the street fights. I mean, he won all the the bare knuckles fights. He winning those. You know what I'm saying? But in boxing, it's just not it. It's just not it. Mike Perry was a smaller fighter. He was looking good until the 6th round. Even the 4th and the 5th round, towards the end of the round, it was like the last 2 minutes. Mike Perry was, he was making Jake Paul think a little bit. He was keeping him on his toes, like throwing, like sticking with him, like, what I'm saying? It was getting a little bit interesting. But Mike Perry just didn't get it done, man. He just didn't get it done. I seen it coming. Mike Perry is not that big. Jake Paul is big. And what I need Jake Paul to start doing as well, I know Jake Paul is popular. Okay? He even called out Alex Pereira in the fight. But this is what I need Jake Paul to start doing. Give me a minute. Jake Paul need to start challenging himself. You know what I mean when I say that, fight fans? Jake Paul need to challenge himself with a legit boxer at this point. Okay? Anderson Silva's not a legit boxer. Okay? He can hold his own. Anderson Silva got good hands, good head movements. Like, Anderson Silva could have probably been a famous boxer. He probably could have made it very, very far in boxing if he didn't join MMA. Okay? We can say that about Anderson Silva. Okay, that's a worthy opponent. Tyron Woodley. Come on. Tyron Woodley. Ben Askren. Okay? Like, come on. We need some real boxers in here, man. We need Jake Paul to get challenged. Mike Perry. Come on. Mike Perry's not, you know what I'm saying? Those are not challenges. It's the same old fighters. Like he's up and down, like a roller coaster, up and down. Up and down with these like matches they matching Jake Paul with. Like they giving him all these easy fights. Jake Paul need a real fight with a real legit boxer. I'm not talking about like Canelo Alvarez or somebody on the level of Gervonta Davis or nothing like that. Or Manichenko. But he need a challenge. I know Mike Tyson's gonna be a challenge. A lot of people got Mike Tyson winning that fight. But I don't got no Mike Tyson almost 60 years old. He's not gonna be able to take those shots like Mike Perry did. He's just not. There's no way you can tell me that Mike Tyson can take those punches like Mike Perry did. There's no way in hell. Okay? Mike Tyson going through menopause. In the hospital, man. Rest his soul. He ain't gonna take them punches from the younger, faster, active fighter like Jake Paul, man. He's gonna destroy Mike Tyson. Probably late round TKO if Mike Tyson survived. But he go punch him so hard, he go feel in his blood, his veins. He might be in shock. He might freeze after that first good punch from Jake Paul. Mike Tyson had so many fights out of his career. That chin ain't the same no more. He ended up in the hospital going through health problems and stuff like that. Yeah, anybody can look good in the gym. I train more time to look good in the gym when I'm punching the pads and stuff like that and kicking the bad. They're like, yeah, get it cool. You look cool kicking that bad. So, yeah, like Mike Tyson looking cool kicking that bad. I mean, not kicking that bad, but Mike Tyson look good punching that bad. For an old man, 58 years old, almost 60 years old. His time has passed. I do not see him winning that fight. So, yeah, then again, Mike Tyson would have boxing experience, but he's old. Jake Paul just want old men. He just want y'all granddad and grandpas, the easy fights. And then he want the washed up MMA fighters who don't do MMA no more, like Mike Perry, Ben Askren, a wrestler. Don't even have boxing. Tyron Woodley's not even a boxer. He was a wrestler too. Yeah, he has some knockouts in the MMA, but he's not. Tyron Woodley never known for his hands. You know what I'm saying? Like that. It's just like, they got to stop doing it just for the check. Because you guys have a legacy. Legacy. Tyron Woodley has a legacy. People was calling Tyron Woodley go. He was defending his welterweight belt. He had his run before Usman, took his soul. But fight fans, we gotta stop this, man. And then Jake Paul called out Alex Pereira. Puta time. Brazilians. Where y'all at? Can y'all believe that? You're not going to be able to fight Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira's on the contract with the UFC. Jake Paul know that. This is a good way to sell himself, though, after the Mike Pereira fight. Call him not the light heavyweight champion, Alex Pereira. And just to mention, Alex Pereira does have boxing experience, okay? He has boxing experience before he came into MMA. He even trained the guy who knocked out Devontae Wilder. The guy, his name, the Chinese man. The Chinese guy. He like the guy on the fortune cookie. You go to a Chinese restaurant, you see the fortune cookie, they had that big old Chinese sign right there you walk in. That's who Alex Pereira was actually training with before that guy fought Devontae Wilder. And that says a lot because Alex Pereira's in MMA. He's not a full-time like boxer. But he was training with him. So that says a lot. So Alex Pereira will give, I think he'll even beat Jake Paul. They fought, actually. But I don't want to see Alex Pereira go in boxing, man. He can stay where he at. I don't want to see no more MMA fighters go over that transition. It's like when Conor did it and got that $100 million and everybody want to do it. And I can't blame him. How can you blame him? That's a big payday. That's life-changing money for you and your family, man. That's good. You better get your get your kids through college and grad school, and they get a third bachelor. With that type of money right there, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, I don't blame them. But it got to be a certain level of, like, legacy, and just, that's the sport of MMA. You know what I'm saying? What we built, what we came from with MMA in the UFC, and how the UFC just came a long way, man. The ESPN covering MMA now. You know what I'm saying? And then they got this fighter pay going on. Kind of changed the game, when it came to the fighters pay now. You know what I'm saying? The Mystic Mac, and you got super fights now. They can make more money, and like we gotta, you know what I'm saying? Let a boxer come over to MMA. They won't do it because they know they get choked out. They won't have no limb, no toe, no leg, no ankle, no arm. Shit, probably no head. After that real naked choke, they get choked out in 5 seconds by an MMA fighter. You know what I'm saying? They'll be on their ass in 10 seconds, don't even know what happened. Boxers wouldn't make it. No boxer wouldn't be able to make it in MMA. That's why they stay in boxing. Boxers stay in boxing for a reason. So yeah, fight fans. That's what I had to talk about, man. I think I said everything about the Mike Perry fight and the Jake Paul fight. I don't know who else for Jake Paul. They might give Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson come out later on this year. I don't think Mike Tyson win. It'd be sad to watch. Mike Tyson get in there and, just take a beating and get embarrassed. But hey, I'm going to still watch it because I'm a fight fan. So I'm going to still watch it. But, yeah, I want to see it. I do a fight reaction video for y'all, though, if Mike Tyson come back. He might eat Jake Paul kids and his wife, though. You know what I'm saying? He might bite his ear off. He might bite 2 of his ears off, man. They might got to stop it. It might be entertaining. But fight fans, I'm tuning out. I feel bad for Mike Perry. He got cut from the UFC. Hope he don't go bankrupt. Conor McGregor fired him for BLK from Bare Knuckles. But Mike Perry say, I'm with the company. Like, I got ownership of the company. With Conor, so I don't know how that is. And here go Jake Paul talking about some, I told you guys he was gonna get released from BLK after this fight. I just knew it. Then he's saying it wrong. Oh, I know that he's gonna be the BLK champion. He's gonna get released and this and the third. And
that Mike Perry was fired from the BKFC.
Oh my!
Did he really?
Yeah. And he took shots at you. He called you some derogative term. Any message for Conor McGregor?
Hey, that's fucked up that you fired your BKFC champion. But
face of BKFC.
I told you that was going to happen. You know, I told you exactly what was going to happen. He was big upping his boy Mike Perry. I said, okay, Conor, like, after I fuck up Mike Perry, then you're next. So Conor's on Twitter all the
that,
time.
You know what I'm saying? McGregor, man, said he called the shots. Mike Perry is released. That's it. After that, you want to stay at boxing? You want to box? Stay in boxing. Don't come at the BLK. That's what Conor said. I'm daddy. I'm zaddy. Okay, I called him up shots. That's what Conor, man. Conor. He dogged Jake Paul out, man. Called him a juice head, steroid, cheat. Oh, man, he dogged him out. They ain't Paul Wall. Paul Wall said, Conor McGregor was stepping out the gun with me. He doing ownerships. He got the suit and tie. He ain't gonna step in there with me. He on his yacht smoking a big blunt. You don't see him in out the gun with me. You ain't gonna see him in the boxing ring with me. He can say all that he want to say on the outside. That was funny. But fight fans, I guess we'll have to see what happens with Mike Perry, man. If he able to go to the BOK, man. I'm doing like that, Conor, man. This man got to make a living. Come on, man. You know, these fighters going to be on Social Security soon. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. I mean, unemployment. Don't do it like that. Don't do it like that. They need a career. Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal had a fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man. They need the money, man. You know, they need the money. You know what I'm saying? Don't kick him out the sport. You know, we love Mike Perry, man. He keep it real. Like we keep it real at the Cool Quest show, brought to you by the Undisputed Realer MMA. Fight fans, I'm tuning out. Fight fans, make sure you tune in. Like I said, to our UFC 304 countdown reactions. I'm gonna be doing that with me and Rich. We're gonna watch the countdowns of Tom Aspinall versus Curtis Blades, Leon Scott versus Bilal the Bomb Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all stay locked in for that. Also, they got King Green. Now y'all know it ain't Bobby Green, but it's King Green versus Patty Batty. You know what I'm saying? I love Patty Batty. I might go for Patty Batty. I don't know. That's a toss-up fight, man. I love when Patty Batty do his little dance. You know what I'm saying? Patty Batty be lit, man. Patty Batty be hey, dropping it hot. You know what I'm saying? Dropping it like it's hard. You know, Patty Batty be lit, man. I like Patty Batty. I'm glad they got him in fighting in Manchester though. That's great. So man, I can't wait, man. So fight fans, say he's locked in. Your boy LL Cool Quay.
Justin Jigsaw Lopez, the best. Training at the best. You already know. Shout out Cool Quay, Undisputed World of MMA. We the best.
We are the Undisputed World of MMA. Make sure you like, subscribe, and don't forget to give us that super thanks. Hit that heart at the bottom. Show them some love because we love you all day, every day. We the people for the people, baby. Undisputed World. Let's go.